Okay, we're here with Esan after his debut. You were lucky enough to score that first try of the match. How did you feel in that moment?
It's a great moment for not only myself but for my family as well. Saw it in the try, kissed the logo because as growing up as a kid, I always dreamed of that moment, and I was happy enough to get the first try off one of the boys' breaks. So I was pretty happy. So
you boys talk a lot about your why. Who is it back home that you were playing for?
Definitely my family. They're the most important people in my life, and I know they're watching back home, and to have the New Zealand public watching as well was pretty massive for me. And definitely my family's been there since day one, and having them watch me from another country is pretty massive for me. So
a lot of people talk about the altitude and the heat here in Denver. How much did it affect your performance today?
I don't think it impacted me as much. Definitely was hot out there, but in saying that, England had to go out there as well and play in those conditions, and they really played a good match. So all the boys said it was pretty good, but we were unlucky enough not to get the win. So
it was a massive first half. Obviously, there are a few work-ons and October tests coming up. What is it you'll be working on come that October test?
Definitely, probably keep playing some good footy for my club. And if I can keep working on my game as a player, hopefully I can get picked for that test. So that's probably my number one, is probably try to get picked for that test. But in saying that, I really enjoyed this camp, and all credit to the staff and coaching. They played a massive part in this. So I'm really grateful for this honour. So.
With the West Tigers, you're lucky enough to play alongside the likes of Benji Marshall. Did he give you any pieces of advice coming into this Kiwis camp?
Definitely played a massive part in why I got here, and just seeing him around the club, still a bit starstruck. But he's become one of the boys now, and I really get along with him. And just having him at the club, Kiwi legend. I think he was unlucky not to make the side with injury, and would have been good having him over here. But saying that, playing outside Cody and playing inside Jermaine, those two were pretty massive for me. So I really enjoyed the experience, and just having someone like him at the club has been a massive help for myself. So.
And obviously today's game was the last sort of cream on top of this massive week that you've been through with the Denver Broncos. You had the chance to go to the baseball. What's this whole experience been like for you?
It's massive. Never really travelled somewhere so far before. And to having to come to facilities like this and being able to be around the boys as well is pretty massive and special moment for myself. And just really looking forward to catching up with these guys when we get back, and hopefully we can form something really great, and we look forward to the future. So.